All right, what's up? It's Hayes, and we are back for week two of Heat of the Week for the Champions of Galar League. Joining me is my co-host Sully. So yeah,
Hey, yeah,
and
we had a few interesting matches that occurred this week, and a surprise top cut for Heat of the Week. Um,
absolutely. After a great week one, we had a lot of interesting stuff to look at for week two. And without further ado, let's get right into it with our number three spot. All right, in the number three spot, we have a game from Bruno. Um, this man was facing a Tyranitar Sand team, and he brought a Maractus to try and stop it. And he also, as it turns out, brought a nice weather ball with that rock type from the sandstorm. And let's just say he hit the Cinderace really freaking hard when it came in. Really hard. And I just love this. I think it was great in this matchup. Jack also had a lot of kind of flying types with this. I believe he also had Torn on this team, which was super cool to see. Um, and seeing Maractus do any kind of work in this is always super cool. And yeah, just for Bruno's kind of knowledge of Weather Ball, Sandstorm, with this very nice Sand team from Jack and Bruno's nice counter prep, we decided to give that the number three spot.
and for our second Mon of the Week, questionably in second place actually, is the Zerkatree from Pat Mac. Zerkatree ends up coming in on the Toxapex, and OG Albina has to play around it, specifically trying to figure out whether or not it's Scarf or it's Sub or if it's actually the Blunder Policy here. It is the Blunder Policy, unfortunately, and OG Albina knows he does end up misplaying around this. If he had went hard into the Dragonite first, he might have been able to take it down before it got boosted up and started sweeping through the rest of the team. But you do see the Cannon come out, does miss, and does get the increased stats from the Blunder Policy, and this thing just powers through the team, taking a great superpower from the Dragonite and then just cleaning up on the back end. Just nothing can really stop this thing. It's pretty unfortunate, but while it does get 5 kills, it is not the top mon of the week, unfortunately, because we really do have some great heat coming up next. And you can watch as it cleans up the rest of the team right here. The T-Bolt into the Toxapex, and I believe the Dazzling Gleam into the Crocodile next. Yep, there it is.
All right. Coming in the esteemed first place position, we have Aquarius and her Trapinch. So, Aquarius built this Trapinch in a very specific way. She started with Eviolite and Earthquake, Superpower, Protect, and Quick Attack. So now she started this game by having Crobat in a position to U-turn on the incoming Gigalith, immediately trapping what should have been the kind of main sand provider for the Dracozolt that Badass Frostlass had in the back. She ends up protecting, just trying to see what it's going to do, and it explodes. It just goes boom, and Trapinch just sits there and watches. Now, flash forward to a little bit later in the game. We have it coming back in on this U-turn coming out on the Scarf Diggersby, which was a very big threat to Addison's team. And Trapinch gets another one here. Very nice for Addison, kind of. Diggersby was one of the kind of few workarounds Frostlass had for this endgame. But that's not it. It comes back in on this Dracozolt. It's at very low health, but it's fine. It eats this hit with that Eviolite, and gets one more kill for that triple kill. So
It's really impressive that it did get those 3 kills too, considering it's Eviolite. It's not banned, it's not Life Orb, it's not any kind of offensive item that you can see on this.
It's not every day you see the little Trapinch picking up a triple.
Specifically with quick attack and protect.
Oh yeah. Of course. And that was kind of the thought process here. I mean, Circuitry obviously did more, but like, look at the Trapinch. Look at him. Like, he's just doing his thing, and he made it work.
It's only a 9-10 point difference in draft mon too. So.
Oh yeah. Additionally, I really liked hearing Addison's thought process behind this Trapinch. It was built in a very specific way, for a very specific purpose, and I know for a fact a lot of thought went into it, which I also liked. And while the Blunder Policy Circuitry isn't the set you see every day, I just think the kind of great use of a good low tier Pokemon with a niche like Trapinch, I think that just edged out the #1 spot. And yeah, that's going to do it for week 2. A very, very nice week for the Heat. A couple of honorable mentions also. We had Vepsis with double explosion, and we also had Sven with a Scarf Tauros that cleaned Kurt's team. And yeah, I'm super excited for what's in store for next week. And yeah, that's going to do it for us.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah. Thank you for a great week of battles, and that's going to do it for us. Peace.
Bye.